Hello, DC fans. This is J.A.R. 369, and welcome back for another figure review. And honoring the release of Superman, or I should say James Gunn's Superman, I'll be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Superman, the Deluxe Theatrical Edition, Superman and Krypto, made by McFarlane Toys. So take a look at the packaging here, just like what I reviewed with Mr. Terrific, just some type of deluxe packaging. You can see the window exposing the figure and the accessories. It says Superman logo right there, Superman and Krypto, Deluxe Theatrical Edition. On the side, you get the image of Superman right there, the same one as Mr. Terrific. Other side, just his name and his dog, of course. On the back, you get the image of like the comic book art with Superman and Krypto. So that's about it. Let's take out Superman out of the package. Here are both Superman and Krypto out of their package, and let's take a closer look. Let's take a look at Superman here, the Man of Steel himself. The likeness to the actor who played him, yeah, I would say it's not bad. Not too bad at all. Not too bad. It looks pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Looks good. Yeah, I really like the face sculpt on him. Not too bad at all. Not too bad. Yeah, well, to be honest, on the figure, he kind of looks like Henry Cavill, to be honest. Yeah, pretty weird, right? But still, not too bad at all. Not too bad likeness to him. You can see the little string hair right there, like rolled up, just like actual Superman does. And the hair sculpt looks pretty good. Pretty neat. Take a look at his outfit here. Well, I gotta admit, I say McFarlane did a really not too bad of a job of the sculpting on his outfit here. You get the S symbol for hope. You get the texturing details all over the outfit here. And some sculpted lines there. And take a look at the hands. You can see one hand's just a fisted hand. And the other hand is like grabbing or something hand. Yeah, but sadly, this figure does not come with interchangeable hands for. He doesn't come with the left fisted hand and the right dramatic looking hand. For some reason, I don't know why. It's pretty dumb that McFarlane did not include that. Take a look at the little trunks right there with a little sculpted belt buckle there. Give it texturing details on the trunks. And you get some sculpted legs right there. Some sculpted areas on the legs. The boots here, nothing much. You can see a little bit of lines there. You can see like wrinkles a bit on the feet there. On the bottom, there's no legalese, but there's 2 pickles on the bottom of his feet. And take a look at the back here. You get the S symbol right there that is like sticking on there. And the cape here, very soft fabric. And has some bendy wires too. Yep. Yeah, this is why I get this version instead of like the regular release version. Yeah. But overall for the figure itself, yeah, I'd say McFarlane did a really a decent job with this figure. Yeah. Not too bad at all. Not too bad. For articulation, there's some head rotation. You can see it's a bit squishy here. But it does go up and down, side to side. The arms do go fully rotate, but does go in and out. And a little bit of ball joint there. Upper arm rotation. Double jointed at the elbows. Lower, hold on, let me take up. Lower wrist rotation there a little bit. It does have the hinge. Upper wrist rotation there. Rotation at the upper waist here, forward and back, side to side. Same thing at the lower. Rotation, forward, back, side to side. Legs kick forward and back, in and out. Upper leg rotation a little bit. Double jointed at the knees. Rotation at the ankles. And pivot forward back. Ankle pivot side to side. And of course, toe articulation there as well. So yeah, just a standard McFarlane Toys articulation, but you can still give him some decent amount of pose abilities. Just checking this one. Yep, does move. Now for accessories, he does come with a few accessories. He does come with a pair of interchangeable hands, where are the flying hands or clapping hands. But he's Superman, he might use them as flying hands. But he does not come with the hands. He does not come with the left fisted hand and the right, like, dramatic hand, like I mentioned. Which I don't know. Again, I don't know why McFarlane did not include that. Just like Mr. Terrific, he does come with interchangeable faceplates instead of the heads. You get both heads that looks sort of identical to the regular one. Well, maybe this one. Let me just compare. Yeah, almost identical. Well, the eyebrows are a little bit different. I don't know. What about the other head? Yeah, almost identical. And of course, again, one faceplate for the late heat vision. But it will be really cool if he has like the laser effect here. Just hold on, let me do this off camera. Okay, it's gonna take so much, I'll be right back. So I finally got Superman's face removed. Yeah. Again, just like what I did with Mr. Terrific, he's a bit creepier. Well, for Mr. Terrific, you can easily remove his faceplate, but with Superman, it's kind of a bit difficult. Probably because of the little string hair right there. You put it on his face. Boom, there you go. Ready to heat vision. Yeah, I might easily display him with that. Yeah, since Ultraman's coming out. Well, I pre-ordered mine from Amazon, so let me just give him some decent dynamic pose. Okay, that's good enough. And finally, he does come with Krypto, the super dog. Yeah, for the sculpting on Krypto, I say they did really not too bad of a job. Yeah, McFarlane did really a great job. You get the sculpted fur all over him. Nothing much on the bottom. You get the little dog. You get the Superman logo right there on the talk deck right there. You can see one ear is just down, the other ear is just like higher because Krypto hurt Superman's an injured. Get a little tail right there here. You get the S symbol right there on the cape here, and the cape is also made out of fabric. So there are no much articulation on Krypto, sadly. Yeah, no head rotation. That's about it. So yeah, I really wish there's some articulation. Yeah, it's pretty weird how Hasbro always give dogs articulation, but not McFarlane or any other toy companies that made Krypto. But still not too bad. You can have them display purposes. And finally, just like DC Multiverse figures from McFarlane, he does come with a display stand and a trading card of the same artwork from the back of the package. And on the back here, there's a data file, and it's about the Superman movie. Pause the video if you want to read it. So overall for this figure, I say this figure is really not too bad. Yeah, I'm very happy to have this version of Superman. I know there's like other versions of Superman, like the one with the plastic cape and the one from the battle damage version, which is a Target exclusive. I didn't get those because I want to get this version of Superman that includes Krypto and the cloth cape. Accessories wise are not too bad. I really wish it came with left fisted hand and right whatever type of hand this is. Yeah, the face plates, they're very identical to each other, so you can't tell which is which. Articulation, standard McFarlane Toys articulation, but you can still give him some decent amount of pose abilities. I really wish he came with like the flight stand, so you'd have him display him with the flight stand. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I really love the inclusion of Krypto right there. Yeah, if you want to get this version of Superman, go ahead and pick this guy up. I would say pass on the other Superman figures that McFarlane made and get this version of Superman instead, because I would say this is by far better. Now he retails for $38, so almost 40 bucks, which is like, yeah, it's not. I mean, it's a bit too much, but hey, why not? But still, really not too bad figure. I mean, now definitely worth 35. Now definitely worth almost $40. I mean, Mr. Terrific I reviewed yesterday was 35, which is really weird. Like, how come Superman's a bit more than Mr. Terrific? Hell, even Lex Luthor and Ultraman. Who knows, from McFarlane Toys. But it's still really not too bad. Highly recommended. 10 out of 10 for me. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, please consider like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. And follow me on Instagram, Threads, and Blue Sky. All 3 links will be in the description down below. That's all I have to say. This is the McFarlane Toys James Gunn Superman DC Multiverse Theatrical Deluxe Edition Superman figure made by McFarlane Toys. And this is J.A.R. 369. Thank you very much for watching. And now I'll see you on my next review. And remember, keep on collecting.